You see how it's cookies on the inside and on the outside? So you can get crunch on the outside, but gooey on the inside. Do you pay attention to that? I want you to see it. You put chocolate chips on top. But it's not even chocolate, it's the cacao powder. Hershey's chocolate powder, the cacao powder. And then I put the chocolate chip inside, so it'll be a little bit gooey, but the outside, you put some on top and it'll make them a little bit crunchy. Hey family, welcome to Cooking with Q. I'm Q and thanks for stopping by my kitchen. Okay, today is going to be the best dessert recipe ever. I'm gonna show you guys how to make, this is about to be the best and easiest brownie recipe you'll ever experience in your entire life, and it tastes amazing. Everybody wants brownies, but when you want your brownies, you want them to be like the perfect amount of fluff, then you want them to be the perfect amount of gooey, and then you want a little bit of a crunch, okay? So because I've been on this crazy kick, I am going to show you guys how to make a Dunkin Peppermint Mocha Latte Brownie. Not overpowering, just right, but it's like the perfect thing that you can serve for an after meal dinner. This recipe can be made completely vegan. It can also be made completely gluten-free by changing out one ingredient, just one. You feel me? So let's get into this. It's crazy easy, and you're gonna love me. Okay, let's get back to these brownies. The ingredients are simple. They're at your local store. There's nothing that you have to go above and beyond to find the ingredients. We got just egg, which is a dairy-free vegan egg. It's amazing. It's simple. You can use butter or coconut oil. Today I'm using coconut oil because you know how I am. I use what I have. If a recipe calls for vegan butter, it's asking for vegan butter because I call it the fat. Okay? You got this. We got our nice unsweetened chocolate. It's Hershey's. Cacao, how are you? For flour, you can use regular flour, or if you want to make it gluten-free, just grab gluten-free flour. Now, for your coffee, you guys already know you have to use Dunkin. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, and I've been learning a lot of things about coffee, but the reason I like the Dunkin brand of coffee, it doesn't have this weird bite. It doesn't have a weird after bite. This is like the red wine of coffees for me, and it works and it makes it happy. But I use just a teaspoon of this to, hype this on up a little bit. You can use raw peppermint, or you can be super simple and get pure peppermint extract, totally fine. Of course, we're gonna have a little bit of baking powder. We have our chips. These are dairy-free chips. And these are like the semi-sweet mini chips. They're from Enjoy Life. They are gluten-free. It has nothing, no nuts, no wheat, no tree nuts, no egg, no nothing. It's freaking vegan, okay? And it's the good vegan. Now, for your sugar, I want you guys to see the kind of sugar that I get sometimes. This is Morena sugar. And this, I wanted you guys to see the packaging because most people think when they go to the store and they buy sugar, sugar is white. When you get sugar, fresh sugar is not white. It almost looks like it's brown. It almost looks like it's brown, but it's not brown sugar. This is just what raw cane sugar looks like. And then I did get some brown sugar, but I want to make sure that you guys know when you get brown sugar, sometimes your brown sugar at home, I don't know why it does this, but it turns into the brown sugar brick. And the only way that you can unbrick that boy is bang it up against the counter, chop it with a knife, or you can be me and just pulverize it inside of your Ninja. Okay? Because the Saints were not marching in with it today. I just needed to get it done, and I stuck it in there. And I think I made brown sugar powder. Either way, it's gonna go in our recipe, okay? Instead of using vegan butter, I'm gonna use coconut milk, which is fine. I just want you guys to see. The way that I got the entire thing of the coconut oil to actually melt is I set it inside of a pot and let the pot, boil so that it turned it into a liquid. Because I just didn't feel like scraping coconut oil. Y'all know how coconut oil gets. It's super petty, and I did not feel like arguing with it today, okay? So I'm gonna put our vegan egg and our coconut oil in our bowl so I can start mixing that with a whisk that I just realized that I don't have. So I'm gonna turn into Super Q and go get that whisk. Y'all ready? Catch me! Cha-ching! Got my whisk. I'm pretty sure you'll make something cool happen right then. Okay. So I got my half cup measure here. I'm going to pour this in, and I want you guys to see. When you melt butter, it does the same thing. So I'm gonna use a half a cup of coconut oil. Yeah, we're gonna use that. Pour that into the bottom of our pan. The Just Egg has to be super cold, and you have to shake it. You have to shake it like a Polaroid picture. Shake it. 4 tablespoons, and this is a happy teaspoon, so I know that 2 teaspoons make a tablespoon. We're at 2, 3, 4. Look at that. I'm gonna put this sugar in. So this is our regular sugar and then our brown sugar, okay? So first things first, let me pour this in. 1, and look what it does. And all we're doing is making brownie batter. But you wanna make sure it's all covered. I am gonna whisk this. I'm gonna because I did this in my blender and my brain wants to make sure that I didn't leave any clunks. So I'm just gonna sift this in. You guys see what I'm doing? You see that big smoke cloud? But I want y'all to see what we got. Look at what's left. Can you see that? That's why we sift, because you just wanna leave the clunks out. So I'm gonna get rid of these by just dumping them back in that bowl because I don't need it. And now I'm going to whisk this together. I know it's gonna get thick and it's gonna get stuck in your whisk, and it's okay, but listen, just get it all in, get it all off the sides. Look at that. So now once we start, whisking our sugar and our coconut oil or vegan butter, whichever one you choose, I'm gonna grab my wooden spoon just because things don't seem to stick to it. So I am going to actually mix the chocolate and the flour together. I want y'all to see what I did. So the chocolate and the flour are in there together, and I'm just gonna sift it. Look at it. So all your mixture is nothing but nice, easy, it's smooth sailing, and I'm gonna show you guys what's left after we're done sifting. So that wasn't that hard, that was complicated, but look at the bottom. Look at what was left. That's what we don't want in our batter. You see it? So now that we've done that, I can start turning it into, I'm just folding it into our already clunky mixed. The only other thing that we're gonna add in this batter for right now is I'm gonna start pouring in some of our water. And for water, we need a cup. So a half a cup. So this is our measuring cup. We're gonna go to a half. Boom, you see it? And then I'm supposed to put in like a half a teaspoon of salt, but y'all know I'm completely against salt. But to make the recipe work the way it needs to, I'm gonna give it a couple spins from our handy dandy Cola Mason salt. Now if you want, we can be super petty and grind it. So I'm gonna grind it. And I know it said a half a teaspoon, but you know the Saints don't play like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all this little bit, okay? Y'all know I do not like, that's all it's getting. Okay, that's all it's getting. I don't care. I'm pouring this water to dilute all that. So yay for our water. If I feel like I need more water later, I will add it, but for right now, I think we might be good. All I wanna do is mix and get us a good gooey chocolate batter, and look at it turn, baby. Look at that. Look at it turn. Look at it. It should be thick. Your brownie batter should not be runny. It should never be runny, or you're gonna basically have cake. It's not brownie no more. Boom. The only other thing I am going to add now is our peppermint, and we have our chocolate chips. And we're gonna use half in the batter and half on top. For our peppermint, we're going to use literally like a half a teaspoon. See it? That's all I'm putting in. Then I'm gonna add our teaspoon of our Dunkin' coffee. See it? Like a nice heap. Boom. And then I'm going to seal this back up because I don't want to waste a drop. Okay. Baking powder, 1 teaspoon. It smells so good already. You guys, was that complicated? Because that's basically your recipe. Watch. So I'm gonna stir this in. The wooden spoon helps me. Listen, it keeps everything together. I can get everything off the sides. And you can also find these at www.cookwithq.com. But I don't mess with stuff. I like my little wooden spoons or my little bamboo spoons because they save the planet. That's what I'm out here trying to do. Look at that. Look at this. Look at it, Saint. So now I'm gonna use half of these. I'm not gonna use all of them, but I'm gonna dump in half. And leave the rest, because the rest we're gonna put on top. Okay? And look at it. Look at! The secret to saving your life when you make these so you don't have to worry about screwing up your pan or a lot of cleanup is parchment paper. Non-stick parchment paper. Right? So I'm gonna tear off some parchment paper, enough for our pan. And then I'm gonna stick this in the bottom of our pan because it'll be an easy cleanup. And when it's time for these brownies to cool off, we can just pull them out. You're gonna let them sit like 15 minutes in here. And then once we pull them out, another 15 minutes cooling, and then you can like smash these brownies, okay? So for now, I am going to put all this inside of here, and we're gonna put the batter inside of the pan. You guys ready? Look at these brownies. Like they're like rich. These are like rich and decadent. They're gonna be like fluffy and perfectly fudgy. They're like the perfect brownies. Like if I was gonna eat brownies, like I wanna eat these brownies. And I know the parchment paper is probably annoying, but it will save your life. Because if you're a mom like me, you don't really have time to be cleaning up stuff all the time. I'm tired. And I work too much. Now, to top these off, doesn't that look good? It's like perfectly thick. I'm gonna save it. It's so good. Oh God. Okay, hold on. That was good. Like that was good. Like that right there. Let's talk about this last little Lord's Supper right here. We're gonna take these chocolate chips that we have and we're gonna sprinkle them on top. So let's make sure you get a good picture of that. So putting these chocolate chips on top is literally gonna make them, it's going to be gooey, but you're gonna have some crunch on top, which makes me super excited. Okay, let's just be happy with it. And now these babies are done. The only thing that we gotta do is stick this in the oven. Are you guys ready to put it in the oven? Because I am! To the oven we go. And I'm gonna put this on the bottom shelf. Do not put it on the top shelf because the top shelf is where all the heat is coming from. So it's better for you to put it like in the middle or on the last shelf. So for me, this is my last shelf. Cool? Okay, let's party. And now we wait. We wait. Giveaway alert. Guys, if you share this video, do me a solid. Like, comment, share. We are giving away $25 Dunkin gift cards. You know what? I'm in the holiday season. 'Tis the season to be giving. Share this video, like it, and comment. Make sure you're following at Dunkin and at Cooking with Q. And give me a hashtag. Hashtag got my peppermint mocha latte cooking with Q. Booyah! Get yourself a $25 gift card. Talk to you soon. Bye! This is about to be the best brownie recipe in the world. And I'm sick and tired of watching y'all eat. I want to eat. So I'm going to have a little bit of ice cream and brownie. It's the holiday. That's what I'm talking about. Listen. Can you hear my crunch? It's so gooey on the inside. Okay, family, if you like that recipe, you know what to do. Try to make it on your own, and once you do, take a pic and tag me. Click hashtag cooking with you. I cannot wait for you to try it. And until next time, may your taste buds be forever satisfied. Bye. Weird donuts in my fingers. We we got to wait just to make it today. Do you remember that? That was MC Hammer. You remember it? That's why we pray, pray. Okay, I'm done. Hey fam, thanks for stopping by our channel. If you want to watch the next video, click here. And if you want to subscribe, which you should, click here. Talk to you soon. Bye.